everybody? Hope you're all having a good day today, at least as far as Mondays go. You are about to watch an open mic performance that I did literally just last night, Sunday, April 28th, at the Loony in Little Rock. And it was a great night. Great open mic. Which it's Little Rock comedy scene, and it's the comedy club in Little Rock. It's, Little Rock comedy scene is incredible. If you've never heard me talk about it before, it's an incredible scene. And I love the people down there. I love that scene, and I love the spaces they have to perform in. So, if you're in the area, go and try to check out some of those things at Loony Bin or The Joint or the Rail Yard, different places that they have down there. And Jimmy Ray's, there's an open mic at Jimmy Ray's on Thursdays. Just go to an open mic somewhere and check it out. It's a lot of fun. Some of the best comedians in the state of Arkansas are down there, and they just do what they do, and it's so good, so incredible. But anyway, overall the open mic was great. The audience was super energetic, super responsive for just about everybody, and I thought I did really well. I think I rushed just a little bit, but I thought I did really well. The audience seemed to really enjoy it. However, it doesn't matter what I think. I want to know what you think. Talk to me down in the comment section below. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? What parts do you like and what parts do you not like? By the way, the set that I did About Me and The Loose Thoughts, Relax, and the news stories, and Safety Meeting, or Slip, Strips, and Falls is what it's called, and Something Important, and Two Detectives. That's what I did last night. Not, like I said, I thought it went well, but I want to know what you think. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What do you see? What needs to be changed in your professional opinions of YouTube that I know are out there? I'm excited to read your comments, and be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't, and I believe that is all I have for you, so enjoy the show!
Keep that energy going for your next comedian, Bryce Moore!
Good evening, Little Rock. Good to see you. Good to see you. How are we doing so far? Oh, since y'all talked about school, and they said they peaked in middle school, I made it just a little bit further. I made it all the way to high school. And I used to be a great student, though, y'all. I had great grades, excellent grades, and everybody was so excited about my future. They would come up to me like, Bryce, where are you going to go to school? Where are you going to go to college? And I would say, Arkansas State University. I said, that's good, young man, that's good. And what are you going to study? And I said, theater. What? I said, yeah, I'm going to be an actor and a comedian. And they went, oh, no. He's going to have a job with his name on his shirt. And now I'm a janitor. But see, I'm a janitor on a college campus, right? So whenever people ask me what I do for a living, I just tell them, I work in higher education. And that seems to hold them over. I get in trouble sometimes, though, because I'll be off by myself and nobody's watching, and I'll be thinking through material for an open mic or a show or whatever, and I'll get super into it, right? I mean, like, I've got my head moving, I've got my arm gesturing, the imaginary audience is loving it. And then I've noticed that there's somebody standing there that's been watching me the entire time. And so I turn to my right and I'm like, it would seem this conversation is no longer in private. Perhaps we should reconvene at a later date. And they never walk away, so I turn to my left and I'm like, well, yes, you're right, we shall speak another time. And then I look them right in the eye and I'm like, hi, how are you? Lovely day we're having, isn't it? And y'all, HR is actually really friendly once you get to know them like that. I got a quick question for you. Have you ever been sitting down relaxing? Maybe you're watching a movie or you're watching TV or something. And you rest one hand on your face. And all's right in the world. And then your head itches, so you go to stretch. And you try to come back. And you forgot how you had your hand rested on your face. Woo! You've done that. Yeah. Don't you hate that? I go through all different configurations, y'all. I'm just like... I don't think this was it. I do a news show every Thursday on YouTube and TikTok. It's called B.A.M News. And I'd like to share with you a couple of my favorite stories from the past year, if that's okay. So the first one, thank you, I appreciate the support. I need all I can get. The first one, some of you may have heard about this one. North Korea announced that they had successfully launched a satellite into orbit around the Earth. Y'all heard about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they say that they can do reconnaissance all over the world. They say they've got pictures of different cities, U.S. naval ships, the White House, the Pentagon, everything. Well, congratulations, so does Google. It's not that impressive if you think about it. And the other one, this one's a lot older, it's like 10 years ago that actually happened. A United States Marine was visiting his mother in the hospital, and his stepdad was there. And the stepdad started like insulting the Marine's mother. And so the Marine goes over, he's like, hey, cut it out, and he shoved him. And then the guy punched the Marine in the face. Word of advice, y'all. Don't punch a United States Marine. He's a better fighter than you are. The Marine pushed him again, and then he said he wanted to humiliate him. So he went to give him a wedgie, but then he pulled his underwear over his head and gave him an atomic wedgie. And then the band got caught around the guy's neck and strangled him to death. I don't have a joke for that. A United States Marine killed a man with his own underwear while he was still wearing them. Your move, North Korea. Y'all think Kim saw that on his little satellite or what? And I went to a safety meeting at my job, and it was titled Slips, Trips, and Falls, Identification and Prevention. And I thought, what in God's name goes into identifying a slip, trip, or fall? I mean, if you come up on a guy and he looks something like this, there's a good chance that guy slipped, tripped, or fell. At least that's what OSHA says. But I have my doubts. I saw a post on Instagram one day. It said that parents are now being advised to put something important in the backseat of their car so they don't forget their children back there. Let me say it again. Parents are being advised to put something important in the backseat of their car so they don't forget their children back there. I had to look this up. And I went to Googling, and kidshelp.org. .org, you know, it's serious if it's .org. Said, yeah, put something important like a cell phone in your backseat so that you don't forget your kid. And I was appalled when I read that, absolutely appalled. How am I supposed to text and drive if my phone is in the backseat of the car? Be reasonable. No, for real though, if you have a kid, you leave your kid in the car and the kid dies, it's for the best. You didn't need a kid. If you do that, you don't need a kid. You've got some growing up to do. And hey, Junior's not going to do it, so you might as well take his spot. You know? One more thing. I'd like to attempt to tell you guys a joke before I go. It goes like this. I wrote this myself, unless of course you don't like it, in which case I'm going to tell you that Wayne told me to tell it. It goes like this. Two detectives were investigating a string of murders, and they seemed to all be connected because the killer was mutilating the bodies and harvesting all the internal organs. Other than that, there were no leads. But one day these two detectives were out and they saw a guy standing on the street corner with a little cooler passing out a bunch of containers that had internal organs in them. And the first detective looked over at his partner and said, hey man, you think this guy knows anything about all this? And the other one said, yeah, probably. Seems like a dead giveaway. Thank you so much, Little Rock. Y'all are so much fun. God bless you. My name is Bryce. You can find me on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Threads. I'll see you later. Give it up for your incredible host, Chris Bailey.